I'm back talking to my restaurant owners. I've got a quick tip for you. You know what I'm holding in my hand here is from when I went to a restaurant the other day, sat on the patio in 115-degree heat. That was a little crazy. But when we went to go pay for our check, these little papers were in there, and it says, join our inner circle for seasonal updates, exclusive events, and more. And then it asked me for my name, email, zip code, birthday, and anniversary. And that's kind of a lot of information it's asking for what? To join the inner circle. So I had to make a video and I had to talk to you guys about that. I'm here in my backyard. So here's the thing. I get what you're trying to do. I understand what your goal is, which is to get people's information so that you can email them your deals or just remind them or talk about menu items, and you should 100% be doing that. You should collect your customers' data and you should be sending them out information, emails. Definitely 100% agree. However, there's a few issues with this that I kind of want to talk about, and I did fold back the restaurant's name, and I wrote some notes on here because I don't want to forget to tell you, but I folded back because I didn't want to throw them under the bus. But there's a few things that I would recommend that you do differently than having a piece of paper with all these questions. So first, it's paper. And why is paper not the best? Well, who's going to take all that information and put it into the computer or put it somewhere in some system? I'm assuming it's probably you. If you're the business owner, you might have a staff member doing it for you. Customers write it down on paper. It's hard to read. You're trying to copy it into the system. It's not always going to be legible. And then you're also trying to put it in yourself, and that just takes up a lot of time. So I highly recommend you doing this in a digital way, and I'll get to that here in a second. Secondly, the other really big thing is that it's too much information for not really anything. So it says join the inner circle for seasonal updates, exclusive events, and more. Well, what is an exclusive event? What are seasonal updates? I don't really care that much. It was only my second time at that restaurant. It's really amazing food, delicious. I love it. However, I don't really care to sign up for an email list. I have so many emails, right? So I didn't do it. Even me, I didn't even do it. And I sign up for all the email lists because I usually want to see what kind of emails they're sending out. As a digital marketer, I want to see what they're doing and see what works. However, I was like, this is too much information to give them. For what? It doesn't say I'm going to get a free entree on my birthday or a special wine dessert treat on my anniversary. It doesn't say any of that. And so it's not enticing enough for me to give that much information. So if you're going to ask for your customers' data, you can't just expect them to do it. You need to give them something in return. Now I hear what you're saying. You're saying, well, I have a nice restaurant and I don't want a discount because it cuts into my margins or it makes my brand look cheap, like I'm trying to do discounts. I agree with you. You shouldn't do discounts. What you should do is give something away completely for free. Now, I quote John Taffer all the time, love him or hate him. John Taffer says, people get addicted to discounts. They don't get addicted to free. And discounts do sort of discount your brand. It actually elevates your brand to give something away for free because people say, wow, they're willing to give me something for free. They must really love their food. I'm totally going to go in for that. It also makes it more of a no-brainer because now I'm like, oh, well, I'm definitely going to go there and get something for free, and then I'll probably add other things, right? I mean, I went to this restaurant and I didn't have any offers. I think we spent $80 between the two of us. It was my mom and I, and we got appetizers and drinks. That was it. So, it wouldn't be that big of a deal for them to give me a free appetizer for my next visit because I'm likely going to come in, get a $15 free appetizer and spend $80. So they just lost, not lost a customer, but they're not going to be top of mind whenever I want to go out to eat to a restaurant. Okay, so I highly recommend coming up with some kind of offer. So that way even if you are going to not listen to me and you're going to do it on paper, at least that way people are like, okay, sure, I'll give you my information for that. Don't expect them to give it to you if you're not willing to give them something in return for their personal data. Okay, lastly, I know I talked about digital and I said I was going to show you how to do that. So what I highly recommend is using a system called ManyChat. So we use messenger chatbots to do this. So we ask for people's information right in an app that they already have on their phone. They already have Facebook. They already have Instagram. They're using it all the time. So we set up a chatbot. It's a two-way, one-on-one conversation from your business to your customers where you can ask them one question at a time. So instead of asking for name, email, birthday, anniversary, all the stuff at once, you're actually just saying hey, did you want to get a free appetizer on your next visit? And they're like, yes. And click the button that says yes. And it says, great, what's your email address? They put in their email address, and it's digital, so they're less likely to make a mistake. And it's easier, obviously, to read. And it automatically goes into your email software, automatically adding them to the list so they can automatically get your updates. Like, doesn't everyone love automation? So then you could say, great, did you want to also get reminders through text? This didn't even ask for my phone number. I was actually surprised it didn't, but text is a really great way to be able to reach out to people, texting them about offers or special events. Then you ask for their phone number. If they want to get text updates, they can decline it or they can say yes. What I found is about 60% of people will go ahead and give you their phone number just because you asked. So then you can say, did you want to register your birthday to get a free dessert or whatever on your birthday or anniversary? Maybe don't ask all these questions at once, but at least if you do one at a time, it's like little micro commitments, little small yeses to you, instead of like, okay, I'm filling all this out, I'm going to stick it in the thing. Hopefully the server that's taking this does something safe with it, right? So that's what I had for you today. If you have any questions, definitely click the link below and schedule a call with me. I'd love to chat with you about your restaurant or your local business. If you have any questions about how to get more customers into your restaurant, more fans for your brand, and bills in your till, definitely talk to me. I'm the one to help you, I promise. I will help you soon. Bye.